I didn't even know I had it in me.
You know what else I wish I had in me? Hello, and welcome to Omoro. This is a short dark fantasy romance visual novel in which your very undead peer enlists your help with some forbidden magic. Let's get started. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. There we go. Put my name in. Oh, the music's really nice too. Omoro. If you're not back by then, we'll take the castle by the storm. Oh my gosh. This background is incredible. There, amidst an encircling thicket, is a sprawling graveyard claimed by the forest. Stepping past crumbling tombstones and unmarked graves, I glance at the occasional beloved and dearly departed. Okay, alright, let's be nice first. I hope they're resting well. With my head bowed, I stand in silence, pushing aside the pulsing pain in my chest.
Well now, didn't take you for a saint.
Oh my gosh, the voice? Startled, I turn around to face him. Oh my gosh, are you single? You look a little undead, but oh my god, look, oh. Wow, the character design is so pretty. Oh, he's so pretty. Shavil, at the surface already. I'd known you so keen. I would have visited earlier.
Well, unless you're enjoying the riveting conversation between the moss and stone, you'd best saunter over.
Oh, so good. He's advancing in the dark arts faster than expected. I can barely keep track. He must have made connections by now. As I approach him, a question comes to mind. Missed me? Dang, you missed me? I missed you. Oh, he's blushing. He briefly parts his lips, then closes them, his dark eyes flickering towards mine as he grins.
My, aren't you awfully straightforward today?
Yeah, you wanna see what else I'm awfully straightforward about? That was really bad.
Well, I suppose the dead and the damned don't make for good company.
You make for good company.
Besides, I do miss having these mundane conversations that don't challenge my intellect.
Wow, hey, I'll have you know I'm very smart. You've always taken pleasure in your own wit. Couldn't you have simply said yes?
And miss witnessing that adorable pout on your face?
Stop it. He abruptly stills, his dark eyes boring into mine. Is something wrong?
Not at all. If we exclude the fact that I lay amongst the wilted and forgotten.
I haven't forgotten you, I still really like you.
As painful as it is for me to admit, I find myself not recalling how I ended up in this situation.
Betrayal?
Care to enlighten me?
I don't really know, I'm just tossing out ideas. Well, remember the night the Council of Mages was formed? A certain stubborn wizard refrained from the celebrations to debate the legitimacy of necromancy, questioning their decision to forbid it.
And what better way to comprehend the damned than by standing amongst the undead? I didn't even know I had it in me.
You know what else I wish I had in me? Anyway.
Although it's a rather unfortunate oversight on my part that I'd stoop to die here of all places.
With a renewed sense of vigor, he swiftly pulls out a dark leather-bound book and rifles through the pages.
Well, where are your notes? You don't intend to memorize what I'm about to impart by heart, now, do you?
Maybe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be so unprepared.
The slightest misinvocation could prove disastrous.
I'm not here to take notes. He furrows his brows and slams the book shut.
Which was it? Was penning the findings of a lunatic no longer satisfying? Or was it the loss of desire to play student to those lacking fools in the academy?
You sound very hot when you're angry. Neither. As I lift my shirt. Oh, wait, in the graveyard? Oh, freaky. His voice wavers and a wash of panic floods his face.
Wait!
His expression falters. as his gaze traces the dark lines blooming across my torso, trailing towards my heart. Oh, I thought we were gonna have like free. Okay, I was like, am I gonna proposition him in the graveyard right here, right now? It's a little dirty and I might get a leaf stuck in my ass, but I suppose. Can the dead still get erect? Because, like, it relies on blood flow, right? And if you're hard to stop, then the blood doesn't flow. Does that mean it's, like, forever, like, just floppy and flaccid? Or does the rigor mortis just have it, you know, in a permanent heavenly pillar straight up to the heavens kind of state? Questions to ponder before I fall asleep tonight. His trembling fingers faintly hover over the dead flesh.
I can claw my way back from death. Have the spirits under my beck and call, but this I can't remedy.
I'm aware. The Lich King sends his regards for your invaluable assistance. His hand twitches as his eyes turn wide.
No, I never meant for this.
The Council of Mages have long been informed of his transgressions. To put it mildly, and despite their best efforts, he has become untouchable. Those affected tire of waiting. They're set to breach the castle in 2 days. Without our help, it's bound to turn into a bloodbath. Bewilderment etched on his face gradually gives way to resignation.
You'll need a patron.
Can you be my patron? And who better to browse the catalogue with than you?
You speak of elder beings, not shopping for a couch.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. You kind of look at, like, how they look, what they do, how they feel when you sit on them. I mean, what? I meant what I said. I slip my hand into his and he freezes. You'll figure it out. You always do.
Right.
Oh, he's so cute and he blushes. With a whispered incantation, light bends and warps, shaping into a softly humming portal. He squeezes my hand for reassurance and together we leap into the swirling darkness. Yay! Alright, let's try and get some of the other endings. Because there's another one. There's 2, and I want to see what happens in the other one. I have a feeling that one's like a bad ending. Alright, so this one, instead of saying we hope that they're resting well, we say, fat load of good that love does them now. Ooh, ouch. Distracted, I almost topple over a root, wincing as I clutch my chest, smoothing the wrinkles out of my cloak as a familiar voice reaches out to me.
Finally fallen for me?
Yes? Flirty, aren't we? Startled, I turn around to face him. Shavil, you're at the surface already.
I simply decided to save you the effort of dragging me up here, my clumsy little mage.
Oh, he's so condescending in this one. Oh, he's advancing in the dark arts faster than expected. I can barely keep track. He must have made connections by now. As I approach him, a question comes to mind. Do you miss being not undead?
You always were one with words.
I know. What was that?
Seasons turn, yet I remain stagnant. What's there not to love?
I have a feeling he doesn't really love it. Noticing my dissatisfaction with his overly sarcastic response, he sighs.
I suppose if I was to miss something, it'd be the routine of sleep and the very concept of dreams. These phases of limbo between my studies that act as bookmarks. Ironically, I'm in a constant state of existence now, and thinking about it somehow still exhausts me. Regardless, being able to fully dedicate myself to my personal studies is a gift. Truly.
Yes, now you can raise as many buddies as you want. He abruptly stills, his dark eyes boring into mine. Is something wrong?
Not at all. If we exclude the fact that I lay amongst the wilted and forgotten, as painful as it is for me to admit, I find myself not recalling how I ended up in this situation.
Well, you debated with the Council of Mages and didn't like that they excluded necromancy, and then you fucked around a bit and kind of found out.
Care to enlighten me?
I just did. Alright, let's skip
And what better way
ahead.
to comprehend that I didn't even know I had it in me?
Okay, this is where it differs and branches off. Okay, when you inform him about the castle, and then this time he says, bewilderment etched on his face gradually gives way to rage.
They're using you to get to me. I know you. You're not foolish enough to allow something like this to befall you if you weren't goaded into it.
Uh-oh.
They even timed your death alongside that damn siege. You're telling me you're okay with all this?
Well, you look very hot when you're angry, but I also don't really want to die. I'm dying regardless. As he waves his hand across my face, muttering something incoherent, my vision blurs and my body feels heavy. What are you doing?
You've said it yourself. You're dying regardless.
Well, hang on a second, wait!
Rest assured, you'll wake up once it all blows over. I've always wanted to experiment with making a thrall. I'm glad you're my first.
I was gonna say, he better not make me into his thrall, and here he is, making me into his thrall.
You'll make the most obedient scribe, my little mage.
A scribe? Man, at least give me some cool thrall things to do. Damn it! I did like the first one better. Well, the first one because I got to hold his hand. But that was Omoro. I love this. My god, O2A2 jams are just like so good because it's like the asset limitation just really brings out so much creativity in so many people. But this is really good. I hope the creators might expand more on this universe with Shavil because I really want to know more. Yeah, I loved it. The aesthetic was gorgeous, the sprite, the art, just like the UI and everything just blended together. So pretty, so pretty. Thank you so much for experiencing the story with me. If you guys liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And if you guys want to hang out outside of these videos, I stream on Twitch 4 times a week. Feel free to come over and hang out with me in the community. Anyway, thank you so much again, and until next time, take care.